Crazy.
You don't think that's being unreasonable though? If you can't find anything to like rationalize with like older people though,
I think the rationalize them. I mean, you can bond with them over being young.
or you think that would make them more mad?
It might make them more upset. Like back in my day, I hate that shit, man. Back in your day is in the past, bro. You got to look at it like where it is.
You're not it no more, man. You're not hip. Get over it.
Yeah, it's like Snoop Dogg,
How do
man.
you claim that you want the younger generation? You giving them a chance to grow, but yet you're still holding them back. You're still criticizing. I mean, you're still criticizing them, and you're still not using a pragmatic approach when it comes to dealing with them.
Yeah, you got to. You have to learn from the new generation because they're innovating. The older generation is done innovating, bro. They're done innovating. They
They don't want to. They don't find nothing expensive no more. That's what the thing is. It's like the old saying, man. You can't teach a dog new tricks yet. You can't put new software into an old computer, man. As
it
above, so
won't
below,
work.
right? Yeah.
You got to get a whole new computer, man. You got to reinvent yourself.
My bad if you hear music.
Dude, what is that? Is that signs or something playing?
Nah, this is some YouTube background music.
It sounds like signs or something. Movie signs. Pretty crazy. But yeah, man, these old people, they just don't want to understand us because you know why? Because they can't. They don't want to admit it. I don't think they can understand us, bro, because we're so far technologically advanced, and our knowledge, our information that we have access to is so great. What they did or what they have.
That's where jealousy plays in part.
I think they are jealous of like, especially when
It's
we can use this technology and they can't use it. They don't know how to use it.
it's jealousy. It's jealousy in advancing that you want to hold people back. Like it's like the crab in the bucket mentality. Like you don't want to see no one do better than yourself because you don't know how to utilize anything for yourself.
Yeah,
So
see,
if you don't find nothing, like approachable for yourself, then you're gonna want to get out of your comfort zone to do, man. You don't want no one else to do it either.
like that makes sense, man. It's just that if you want to hold people back, you need to be progressing as well. You know, that's what I think. I don't have a problem with it. If you're not progressing and you don't want people to progress,
I got something funny for that.
what?
I got something funny for that. They don't utilize knowledge and trying to expand their knowledge anymore because they don't figure they have nothing to learn anymore.
It's true. They feel like they already learned everything. If you think you learned everything, you learned nothing. Always something to learn or something to build upon.
That's why they had that quote when they said a wise man once said nothing. That's a good quote right there.
It's true.
If you really understand what it means, that's a good quote. A wise man once said nothing. Like when somebody's yelling at you, and you can make a distinction that it holds no substance, you
Yeah.
don't feel that you don't feel compelled to want to say nothing back.
Listen, if Confucius was in a room with me and he started talking, I would tell him to shut up.
They're obsolete, man. This is not that age no more. They're obsolete.
If Confucius, I tell him to just shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus Christ, man.
Guy's
You've been
old,
on a
man.
you've been on the roll this whole day.
Dude, you don't know the drama, man. Like, listen, what if it took them like an hour to get somebody to push BBX for me, and they're standing right there watching me push BBX and ESP, struggling like a fucking slave, and they can't give me anybody at BBX. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
PBX.
Oh, just in case the person hears this podcast. Oh shit. Oh, and that motherfucker had something to say to me today. He was saying, "Yeah, it's Josh's fault. All the stuff coming down the belt. I'm pushing two stations, bro. Like that are 30 feet apart. Like, what do you expect me to do? I'm not Jesus Christ.
Nah, he could do a better job. We all know you ain't him, obviously.
Yeah, I
Huh.
know. And Jimmy said, I mean, Brian said that I could do that. Brian said that Jesus would do a better job than me. I said, no shit, he's the son of God.
I'm done. That's funny, man.
Of course he'd do a better job than me. He's Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
Like, does capabilities not mean anything to you? I guess, right?
No, but like,
Extraordinary capabilities. Or what propels you to say something like that? Like, come on now,
what?
to say that Jesus Christ can do a better job. Isn't that's evidently obvious, isn't
Of
it?
course it's
Like,
obvious.
come on.
That's like
That's
saying
what I'm saying. Like, what propels this dude to say something like that?
because
Like, come
I don't
on,
know, because he's
dude.
old, man. They're old people. They're all
That's
old,
like
man.
that's like saying that's like asking a come on, man. That's like asking a pilot. That's like asking a pilot. You be like, "Yo, is there a bathroom on board of the plane or something?" Like, come on, what
Yeah,
type
do
of
you guys
question
have a
is that?
bathroom up here, or is there oxygen in this plane when we fly, or we have to hold our breath? It's true, man. Like, what compels somebody to say that? Like, I'm struggling up there. It's like fucking, it's ridiculous.
Like you said, man, these guys they don't want to feel left behind, man. But it's inconsiderate to hold other people, accountable for your, mistakes or wrongdoings, though.
Yeah, like hold me accountable for pushing 2 stations when no one would come up to help me. There's like 9 people standing around doing nothing, and I'm sitting there struggling. And then they're gonna berate me for not doing a good job. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
See,
It's
the
true
whole
though,
thing
man.
with the whole thing with viewing younger people, and the reason why they get jealous is because they see the flexibility of younger people. It's very it's exponential flexibility.
Oh, of course it is.
They're like, damn, man, I can't move like that no more. Don't worry, JJ, I got it.
Yeah, I got it, JJ. Don't worry, JJ, I got it.
Oh. I've been hearing that for the last month, I swear.
I know. That's all I
Don't worry,
hear.
JJ.
He said,
Don't worry, JJ, I got it.
JJ, I got it. Don't worry, JJ. I think it's all
I think
crazy,
it's
bro.
I think it's hilarious because all it is human development. Human development in terms of reverting when you think about it. 'Cause it's like letting fear govern your life whole.
Yeah, because
It's the totality of fear.
the problem is, man, that fear keeps you alive, but it also can keep you dead on the inside. You know what I mean? Like it could keep you alive, but it also keeps you from not living. It's very crazy concept. But you need to be fearful of certain things, but not everything.
Everything starts from out. It starts from the senses, though.
Yeah, you got to go
It starts
beyond
from the
that,
head.
though. It starts in your head. You're sick. You're taking everything in from your 5 senses, and then you're making a conclusion, and concluding anything is a really it's a hard thing to do to actually come to a conclusion because there's so much evidence. You know what I mean?
Man, evidence is subjective in everybody's eyes. It's
It's
like they say,
true.
like a truth to you, maybe a lie to another person. So it takes. I always say there's what like two truths. So they're about half.
Yeah. There. What the hell was the? What's the old saying? There's no such thing as truths or something. I forget what the saying was. It's about truths, but I gotta go look. I gotta look it up.
I couldn't tell you, but the whole thing. The whole thing where his anger comes into place with like the separation and that's like how they exclude the younger generation from wanting anything to do with him, man. I think it plays a part in them wanting to feel value too as well.
Yeah.
The same thing with relevancy. But it's like, all right, what about this? Do you think it's necessary for them to be on social media?
No. Because they're what? Why? Because they're trying to be like us, bro. What do they need to be on social media for? What are you gonna go? What do I just went and got my hip replaced. I'm gonna put a picture on Instagram to show everybody my new hip. Like, come on, bro. What do you need to be on there for? You want to be on there to be like us. That's why.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm coming back into business. I got my tap dancing shoes on. Don't worry, everybody. I
Yeah,
got
for
it.
real. Wait, oh, that's racist, bro. Don't say the tap dancing shoes.
This is America, man. Come on now.
No, there's this white comedian, this old guy who was with Patrice O'Neill. His name was Pat
Hmm.
Cooper. Him and Patrice used to do bits together, and he always used to tell Patrice after it was one bit, he said, "Well, go up there and fucking tap dance for us." Hilarious.
Man, people that say anything racist, man, it's redundant, man. It's going to be said regardless. Okay.
Yeah, if it's
I don't want to hear that.
I know you don't.
Like I said, it's gonna. That's like saying like vulgar language of some kind. You know, it's going to be said anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but the best way to kill racism is to make fun of it or to bring it out.
That's the best way to kill any hostile situation.
You got to make fun of it, man. Except for like the Holocaust, like you can't do that. Like that's not the right way to go about that. You know?
That's you saying it, man. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
No, I don't either.
I
That's a
felt the need
sensitive.
to bring that up.
That's a sensitive topic, bro. But listen, that's like the only topic you can't make fun of. That's the only topic you can't make fun of because there's just so bad. You know what I mean?
What you want me to say, man? People are dying every day. But hey,
Yeah,
theoretically speaking, right? They say the planet would be better off if it was running more. Oh my god, I can't even say it.
yeah. But
More
see,
resourceful with people, a lot less people, right?
it's true. But what Hitler wanted to do was to kill the Jews and the non human, the non-human in their eyes, the non-human people, in order to make room for more Germans. So he was still going to have the same amount of people, just not them being Jewish. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't to decrease the population; it was to make room for Germans, because he wanted to make Germany into Russia and everything
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
he saw them as more efficient, then, right?
Yeah, he saw the Jewish people as inferior, and so he saw the Russians as inferior.
Yeah, I
Anything
get
that
what you're
was
saying.
Aryan, you know.
That's like making a joke about making an army full of like black people or something.
They had that. They had armies full of black. They had black regiments in the Civil War.
Yeah, I'll bet.
You know,
Mm.
they had the Tuskegee Airmen too. I
I don't
mean,
know, man. I think you can't be submissive when it comes to dealing with older people, man.
no,
Because
you
you
gotta
can't
play
hold your
fast.
you
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 gotta
can't you
play
can't
fast
hold your
smart
tongue every
though.
single time, man. I'm telling you, it's not required for you to do that. It's not mandatory for you to hold your tongue, because you're
No, you
allowing yourself to
shouldn't.
be a pushover.
They'll just push you over. Like today at the spot, man. Like I should have said something. I've been like, I need somebody up here. The spot, man. Just like I
I
need
would
it.
let all that go down. Just let Dre deal with it.
I can pay for it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's missing boxes. I'm putting 30 feet apart, man. What do you want me to do? I don't know, man. I just think the old people they need to learn their place, man. I'm serious. No, I'm just kidding, bro. You know,
They need to learn their place.
I like to say inflammatory things to see what people will say.
It sounds very probable, man.
Yeah, isn't
You
that
like to
funny?
you like to you like to take a gamble when it comes to dealing with people, huh?
Yeah, exactly, man. They need to learn where they're supposed to be in life, man. For real.
They need to learn the
They,
right
they
or the
have a
right
better time.
approach. They need to learn the right approach. It's like
Yeah, you're right.
certain there's certain ways to socialize with people, and then it's like certain mannerisms that you shouldn't hold on to because like I said, they don't serve you as you get older, right?
No, it doesn't.
Because there are to be lessons that are supposed to be either achieved or there to be lessons in development that are to be worked on. So by that age that you're like old, like 60 and 70, you shouldn't be still holding on to anger. It's like I said,
You gotta
you're
let
at
that
the
go.
you're at the age where your life expectancy is very shortened. So it's like who are you really hurting by getting angry? Like think about that. When you're 60, who are you really hurting by getting angry?
Yourself, your own self, your own essence. You're hurting.
The next time you get mad at a young person for wearing or looking good in Jordans or something like that, man, you're gonna have a heart attack, man. Then whose fault is gonna be? You're gonna be sitting on your deathbed still blaming the young person, right? That's what most
Yeah,
of the
it's these
old
young
people do.
people's
Always
fault.
keep thinking about revenge all the time. Keep thinking about revenge. This is the reason why you end up in those predicaments.
Revenge is a motherfucker, man, because it doesn't serve you.
And it's always unexpected, so you don't necessarily know when it's coming.
I don't know either. These old people are unpredictable, man. You don't know.
I'm dead,
I've been
man.
talking shit all day, bro. I don't care. These old people piss me off today, man. I'm on an old people kick today.
Yeah, let it out, man.
Hey, tell them to go to the movies on fucking Tuesday mornings and just be by themselves. All right, I'm done with them today, bro.
Nah, let old people drown in social media. Let them drown in their sorrows and see what you're missing out on.
They're not missing out on
Let
anything, bro.
Yeah, they're missing out on something. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's debatable. They're missing out on a lot, man.
Are you
Them
talking
getting
about
on
like
social
life? Are
media.
you talking about like camaraderie with people?
Yeah, man.
They have each other.
Each other. They can't do nothing with each other. What do you mean?
Yeah, they can still hang out and talk about life and shit.
No, 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 no. We're talking about basic people here, buddy. We're talking about basic old people, but they constantly need to stimulate the body. This is the old people we're talking
Well,
about.
because they want to feel most alive. They want to feel like they were in their 20s, bro, and they had like libido and they had, they were doing whatever. Now they got these guys putting Viagra in their applesauce, man. Like it's ridiculous.
These guys are out here telling me about dragons. They call it blue dragons. This guy was telling me about.
Blue dragons, white rhinos.
Jesus Christ, man.
You have a heart attack taking
I
this
don't.
stuff, man.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about that
Listen,
nonsense no more.
if you get your sex pills from a gas station, from a 7-Eleven, that's not safe.
Shit, that as well. I don't think no one should be. No one should be oblivious enough to do something like that.
You can do it though. I know people who take. I've seen people online who like talk about taking them, man, and it apparently it's like herbal stuff. It works.
I'm sorry, man. I don't feel sorry for people no more. I don't look at people like like they're victims no more. Nobody's a victim if you allow yourself to be.
You're a victim of your own self, man.
There's no such thing as being held accountable for being a victim of a circumstance for so long. Because, like I said, you allow it to happen to you.
Yeah, especially with getting cheated on or cheating on your significant other. You know,
A significant other.
cheating on your boyfriend with people.
All that right there is really just a lack of effort, though.
I mean, they're putting effort in the wrong places. They're putting effort in the person they're cheating with rather than putting effort in their own relationship to fix what they have.
Man, you're putting an effort into making sure that you're not getting caught. You're putting an effort into making sure that your own selfish, dirty, little nasty, needs are being, supplied 24/7. You're not even thinking about the other person.
No, you're not. He's just there as the title.
The title and the benefit,
Title and benefit.
everything, everything that comes with it. That's the only
He's like
reason
a
people
used
cheat.
car,
Trust me.
bro. He's like a used car. All you need
People
is the
only
title and
cheat.
the
People only
benefit.
cheat. A lot of people only cheat just because the adrenaline rush. That's all it is. The dopamine receptors.
Yeah, they like.
You think about it. It's kind of like getting high off it. Like that. That's like
Yeah.
when people like when little kids when they get like rebellious. Like I heard this a lot of times. Little kids they get rebellious and they like sneaking out of the house. A lot of times. Sometimes they do a lot of like malevolent things, and then sometimes they don't. They just like the rush of it, the thrill of getting caught.
Oh yeah, especially if they're like past curfew and they're out.
Yeah,
I used to do that shit, bro. Fun.
I bet you did, man. You probably do a lot of things you're not proud of.
Oh, I'm not that I'm